This is Michael Rafferty for your Villages Soundtrack, WVLG, and VNN, your lifestyle newscast. Isle of Hope is a film that explores the bittersweet humor and struggle of a family facing the unexpected. Now, it opens nationwide and here at the Old Mill Playhouse on February 23rd. It was written and directed by Damien Romay, and it stars Diane Ladd, Andrew McCarthy, Sam Robards, Jessica Lynn Wallace, and my guest today, Mary Stuart Masterson. Mary, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Tell us about Isle of Hope.
Well, it's based originally on a play and a Spanish writer, and it came to me with the amazing Diane Ladd attached to play my mother, so I instantly became interested in it. And it's really a story about mothers and daughters, and hopefully redemption and moving past your past to forgiveness and connectedness. And but yeah, like a lot of relationships between mothers and daughters, there's some unprocessed material that comes up. Um,
A lot of
and of course, my mother experiences, Diane's character has an incredibly interesting case of amnesia, that retrograde and amnesia, and we have to figure out how to sort of pick up and be in the present moment, and we kind of have a second chance at that time that was lost that she doesn't remember. And so it's really fun and it's funny, but it also has, these bittersweet, heartfelt moments.
Tell us about how you built your characters together.
Well, we were actually, because it was still COVID, we were apart. So mostly I worked with Damien long distance on the script. The stuff with Diane was largely already really written. And another crazy thing that happened was I arrived ostensibly to rehearse a little bit and work through the material. And the next day I tested positive for COVID. So I'm in every scene in the movie and there was nothing to be shot without me. So everything was on pause for a week, 9 days. And fortunately, no one else got it from me. But I didn't have any contact with Diane until the day we started shooting together, except for a read through on Zoom from my room in quarantine. So it was really, it was largely the work of our individual imaginations and our willingness to work closely together in the moment.
Now, the film, of course, it is a drama, but there are humor sprinkled all the way through it, and
Yeah.
only really families can understand. Uh, you, your character had your humor, your character's humor was very subtle, and yet your mother's character of your mother was broad and big.
Mother? Mother?
Hot stuff in the morning, baby. Hot stuff dancing in the night. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm back.
Did you work on those portrayals like that?
Well, everyone needs a straight man. So, the material of her circumstance is quite a bit more more comedic than Victoria's, that just has to kind of not really know what's going on and just be reactive to what's happening. And her problem is that she's humorless most of the time. Anytime there was something that we could get a laugh out of, we wanted to, for sure. Because otherwise it becomes sentimental, and would lose some of its efficacy, I think.
The name of the film is Isle of Hope, and it premieres nationwide and right here at the Old Mill Playhouse in the Villages on February 23rd. Well, Mary Stuart Masterson, pleasure talking with you today.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
This is Michael Rafferty for your Villages Soundtrack, WVLG, and VNN, your lifestyle newscast.
Hi, Mom.
She thinks it's 15 years ago.
We're not kids anymore, and we have to take responsibility for our part.
No one loves you.
Really?
What I was trying to say is that nobody in the world could love you more than Eleanor and I. But you paused. Well, I'm an actress. It was probably for dramatic effect.